Hello everyone! So it is the beginning of April, which means it is time for March favorites. And this month I had a couple beauty things, some fashion things, some things that I can't show you, like physically, so you'll just have to imagine in your brain head what they actually look like. But I'm really awkward today, my goodness. I don't know what's going on with myself. So I'm just gonna get right on into it with the beauty thing. So I believe that I talked about this face case a little while ago, probably a couple months ago, with the blushes, and I know that I used it in my most recent makeup tutorial, but what I'm going to be talking about today is this color right here. It is called Fray, and I am absolutely adoring it. I love putting it right in my crease. I have it in my crease today, and I find that it mimics the same color that I actually have there. And usually what I'll do is I'll put on an eye primer, which I'm also going to talk about, to just kind of blank out any veins that I have showing up or anything like that, and to create a nice matte finish. And then I put that color back in the crease, and it really does mimic my natural crease color, which I like because it does help with that whole looking like you're not wearing too much makeup dealio. Just like, oh, I naturally have this kind of contour to my face. Look how great I am. But it's like a mauvey, pinky, beigey color. I don't really know what you would call it because it looks different in every light. Sometimes it looks a little bit more purple, sometimes it looks a little bit more pink, sometimes it looks a little bit tan. Who knows? All I know is that Urban Decay does not create this color in a single, which like just breaks my heart. But I did look up some dupes, and there is another Urban Decay color that is very similar. It's a little bit warmer, which is fine by me, but this is it's in the Urban Decay face case, which I believe I forgot to mention, and I'm blinding you. And it's just the prettiest case, but I have really been loving that one specific shadow this month. The primer that I have been using is the Julep Blank Canvas Mattifying Primer, and it comes like this. It has this nice little doe foot applicator, and it's definitely a mattifying primer. Like, I don't really have crazy oily eyelids, but my eyeshadow really loves to crease on me. I don't know what it is, but this stuff completely mattifies it. It almost dries it a little bit, which sometimes if my skin is super dry, or if I forgot to moisturize that area or put some eye cream on that area, it will kind of show that it's dry there. Oh, I have crazy 80s aerobic hair right now. Let's stop that. But it's excellent. It does offer like almost a little bit of coverage. I don't know, it's almost like a concealer, like I was saying earlier. It does cover up any veins that I have in my eyes just a little bit, but without being cakey like a concealer, which I really like. It definitely holds my shadows in place, and kind of once I've put something there, it really doesn't want to budge. So if I use this and then I get kind of some mascara, it will not come off with water. I have to use either an eye makeup remover, or I use argan oil to take off my eye makeup anyways. So that's usually what I like. I have been loving this primer, and I'm almost out, and I'm very sad about that fact. The next thing is the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Half Baked. It is just an absolutely gorgeous color. It's definitely gold, but it does have some like pinky toned shimmer in there, and I just think it's really pretty. And especially I really like it on my brown eyes because I find that pinky toned golds just like do something for my eyes that make them look amazing. I'm having some fun brain moments today. I don't know what's going on with me, but my adjectives aren't really coming as easily as they usually do. And the last beauty product that I'm going to talk about isn't makeup, but it's actually skincare. It is the Michelle Ultra Hyaluronic Hydrating Serum for dry skin. When I moved up to New Hampshire, my skin just like flipped shit. It was like, it's dry here, it's cold here, what are you doing to me? Why are you so mean? And I didn't know what to do. I was kind of freaking out a little bit, and then I found this little baby, which I keep in the box. I keep a lot of my skincare in the box. I don't know why. It's this really weird thing that I do. I don't know. And I found this, and I was like, oh, thank the baby Jesus. It has brought back life to my skin. It doesn't look dull. It doesn't look kind of gray anymore, which my skin, when it gets really dry and dehydrated, it tends to do. And the hyaluronic acid in this has just really helped my skin kind of get its bounce back. I'm not old, I'm gonna be 25 in July, but whenever I have dry skin, my skin does look old, and any sort of fine lines that I have starting to come through are just made even more prominent. And this stuff just really brought the springiness back to my skin and the life, and you know, I have a little bit of a glow back again, which I really, really like, because you know, who doesn't want to look glowy, especially when you're still young and should have a youthful glow to you. Next thing that I have are 2 candles, and they are from the same company. They are the produce candles in kale and in tomato. And if you couldn't guess by the name, both the name of the brand and the name of the candles, all of the produce candles are based off of fruits and vegetables, which I find really, really neat. And they are soy-based candles from Charleston, South Carolina, which I really, really like. The kale one, which I already used up, I'm probably gonna reuse this as a vase because they come in these cute little mason jars and I can't stand it. They're really cute. Oh, the kale one. It smells so friggin' good. It does have like a green smell to it, but it also smells a little bit sweet, which I find to be unexpected from kale, because when I think of kale, you know, I think of the flavor, which is oftentimes very bitter, but the smell of that candle is so lovely. It's just fresh, and it definitely got me ready for spring and for nice weather. And the tomato one is almost a little bit more vegetable smelling, which I found interesting than the kale one, but it's also beautiful and they burn amazing. Next, I have these little sneaky sneaks, which I talked about a couple months ago in another favorites video. The job that I have up here requires me to be on my feet like all day and running around and stuff like that. So those sneakers have absolutely saved my life and saved my back. I have some back problems, so I really need to have supportive footwear when I'm gonna be on my feet a lot. And they're really cute. They go with everything. They're black and white, and they're made from like scuba material. So they're really, really lightweight and really easy to wear. Something else that I have been loving this month, which I feel like everybody loves these around Easter time, are the Cadbury mini eggs. And I am almost done with this bag, and I have another bag waiting for me to eat, and I'm super, super excited to eat it. And there's not much to say about mini eggs. They taste delicious, chocolate covered with the sugar coating, and they come in those really fun, nice colors. And I've always loved mini eggs, and every year around Easter time, I get super, super crazy excited for mini eggs. So those are the last of the physical things that I have to talk about, but one thing that I've really been loving this month are breakfast smoothies. And I do kind of a banana, Greek yogurt, oats type of deal, and I'm thinking of doing a recipe video on what I do for a breakfast smoothie, but I have to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning and I don't really have time to eat breakfast. So just throwing it all into a blender the night before and being able to just grab it on my way out the door is amazing, and it tastes so, so good, and it's still really nourishing without being a crazy heavy breakfast. And the last thing I have to talk about this month is Downton Abbey. I've been watching it on Amazon Prime, and I don't know what took me so long. I really love the show, but it's the kind of show where you don't really know why you're so obsessed with it. You can't really pinpoint what it's about, but you know, every time I hear the do 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 la 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 la, I just dance. I dance every freaking time, and then I'm humming it for the rest of my day. My boyfriend thinks I'm insane at this point, but that's fine by me. But I just absolutely love it. I got through all 4 seasons that they have on Amazon, and when I found out that the 6th season is gonna be the last season, it broke my bitty heart, which really isn't that bitty. That's all I've got for you today for my monthly favorites. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and maybe let me know what some of your monthly favorites were this month down in the comments, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!